Alright, we're going under. Hopefully that is running. Oh, it's gonna be loud. I heard a creeper. That makes everything a little bit more annoying under here. Hey girl, how's it going? Oh, yeah, creeper. Well, that was like really nice. I guess I'm under this truck way too often. Where am I going? Right there. Good. Might be easier than I thought it was. Okay. Well, I'll take that. Well, that ain't good either. I gotta tighten him up. Alright. It's a good thing I'm under here today. That's loose, that's loose. Wow. All of my exhaust stuff was loose. What's that shit happen? Okay. That's a little weird. I don't know if I can tighten that because it doesn't really look like it's can tighten anymore than it already is. Huh. Okay. Huh. Well, we gotta check out on this one too. Alright, no big deal. It's stuck somewhere back here. Okay. Huh. A little bit awkward, I guess. All of these are as tight as they go. What is going on here? That's the weirdest thing. Obviously I can tighten up some, but I don't know if it's going to be enough, you know? Oh yeah. A million miles and your exhaust starts falling off. So at least we know that much. Okay. So, everything I was reading said I should be doing it from up there. Really ain't a good spot, I don't think, from up there to do it. I gotta get this guy right here. But maybe up top is the best place to do it. Alright. Empty. I know I put no, come back here. Stinker. What happens to be the right side? Chemicals. Don't go the wrong way. Oh. Even better. Not into the boot. What the fuck? It shouldn't be that hard. There we go. Jesus. Way harder than that needed to be. Alright. Now to get my ensemble of stuff on there. Washer, spring, washer, no. Oh, can't forget the little thimble dude either. It's a very important part of the puzzle. Alright. Washer. Yeah, you'll get charged in time, camera. Just give me a second. My hands are a little busy right now. I've got the clamp upside down. You're supposed to be the other way. But that's okay. Well, as far as I can tell, it's as good as we're going to get. That's about what I had it last time. So it'll last for a while. it'll go downhill just fine, but it won't come back uphill. What the shit is up with that? And then as soon as it does that, I can't put the thing back in. Put the thing back in. That's hot. Why are you so hot? You shouldn't be this hot. Think of the air pipe is that fucking hot. The turbo's hot, but the turbo's cold. We're going a lot faster than the last time I did this now. Jesus. though you're not even outside the truck to actually blame that on you. Alright, go back in your hole. There you go. Nope, I gotta put the clamp on first, otherwise that's gonna be a problem. Mr. Clamp, come here. Okay. See, I spent all the time putting that back together. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now got it back together. There, you go home in there. Oh, I almost need a second set of hands for this. Oh, this was hard last time. Mr. Clamp, you're in the way. Alright, that is on that way. Now I need the gasket and my other clamp. That's not a gasket. Before we get too far, let's put this sucker on. Why is the exhaust pipe still hot? That shouldn't be hot. Well, I'm over it. Put it up and over the flange like so. Grab the gasket. Sort of like so. Right. Nope, nope, nope. You're supposed to stay on the pipe. There you go, yes, dear. Oh, now the fun part. I'm gonna tweak buttons and squish. Booker, you're fine. Make a chill pill. Oh, you came out of your hole again. Yeah, that's hot. Alright, you stupid gasket. Get back in your hole. There's a clamp. You're supposed to behave too. What's going on here? There we go. Doing its thing. Seems to be Damn! Now it's the opposite problem you have with me. Ew. Right. Well, part of why I overpay is that stupid conversion rate. I never know what the hell you're actually getting. I try to at least pay you in your, like I tell PayPal to pay you in your currency, whatever you tell me to pay you, and then it hits me with an extra $60 in conversion fee crap, and it's like, well, at least many of us paid. So that $175 I sent you in your currency was $214 in my currency. Yeah. So it gets a little steep, but it's whatever. I'm not sure if it's a PayPal thing or if that's just a no matter what thing, but it's okay. Right. God dang it. Put my wrench down. I don't remember where I put it down. Right. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on with that. Oh, my wrench is trying to hide from me. That's where it went. Oh, just broken shit.
Oh, yeah, man. You got loaded already?
Yeah, last night.
All right.
One of the workers is trying to figure out why I'm wrenching on my truck. Simple. Shit's broken. Yeah, I don't know. Even living in this country, it's hard to figure out who you're supposed to support. I'm gonna need a new clamp for this sucker. So these clamps have a clamp that go around the rubber boot that clamps to the metal pipe, and then they have a spring on the threads that kind of just holds that pressure. And then you got a nut that you tighten against the spring to hold the pressure. Well, there's a gap in here where that spring kind of rubs on the bolt, and it's slowly eroding the bolt away. So I should have bought a new clamp yesterday, but oh well, I'm over it. Let me get some better photos of this stupid thing before I put it on the truck. Oh, man. Dropped it. Lazy to crawl under the truck, so I'm just grabbing the extendable wrench and grabbing the parts and stuff. There we go. And either a bird is really upset with me and is peeing on my head, or I'm underneath a very random rain cloud in a perfectly clear sky. Other than the one cloud that's above my head. Stupid APU, stay on. Shit, I think it's 10 days from my birthday today. So it's the 18th for us. Birthday's on the 26th. So, sure. That works. Something kind of goofy. Oh, come on. Clamps loose. Now to get the stupid boot off. What was that? Oh, sweet. Stupid APU, you need to stay on right now. Watch out, get who's coming in. Watch out, coming in. That's another thing I gotta do tonight when I park is change my fuel filters on the APU. I'm kind of tired of fighting it on and off. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful project. Of course it's smaller. Why wouldn't it be smaller? What was that? What did you say, Manuel? Yeah, it's just a smaller nut than what I thought it was. That is all. I guess I gotta get my wrenches out so my sockets aren't long enough that small. Dang it. small enough. A gear wrench is just like a ratcheting wrench, but it looks like a regular wrench. I don't have to take it on and off all the time. I can just keep going with it. See if I would go the right way with it anyway. No, that's right. Yeah, here we go. Like I said, it's definitely going to set our mod apart from anybody else's, that's for sure. There's only one other one that's been made for 5M anyways. And that dev kind of went to sleep. Normally that never happens. Normally everyone down here is ding, 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 right through them. Kind of cool when I'm shifting and Jake braking now. Yeah, Tesla doesn't have a license. How the hell is that allowed? It is October, it's spooky season. I see all the crazy stuff.
Turn left onto East Cornwall Street.
Yeah. I gotta get there first. gangbangers doing gangbanger things.
At the light, turn left onto Broadway Street.
I can't come in on the other street it wants me to. Is this thing even blowing? Yeah, it's blowing. Trying to, anyways. Fire truck. Like I said, we're gonna see gangbangers doing gangbanger things down here, I think, tonight. Friday night, wasn't it? Morning, you guys get to watch me replace the EGR pipe on this truck again. This morning it blew mine right where it joints to the flange, and they brazed the pipe with some kind of like brass filament or whatever, kind of like when you do sweat pipes or copper plumbing. They do the same thing on this particular pipe for the EGR, and I think she's getting too warm or something because it came apart. And the original one I pulled off the truck, it was welded. I don't know why this one is brazed, and the one I just bought is brazed too. Or I guess sweated, I don't know. It's supposed to work, but not when you're pushing 30 pounds of boost out of the turbo. Things don't hold together very well when you're pushing boost all the time. It lasted 6 months, that ain't too bad. But no, I get to take the broken one home. It was a clean break. It's not like the pipe broke or anything. So I get to take that. Next time I'm home, we get to weld it. When this new one I put on tomorrow morning breaks free, I got a spare pipe. Because about 6 months ago I had to replace it because it blew apart where it rusted through, which is whatever. I mean, it's an original pipe on the truck at that time. There was 900,000 miles on the truck. So, whatever, no big deal. Got it fixed the next morning, and it lasted 6 months until it popped free. But like I said, this is that stuff or whatever they use to weld and let loose. I think it either got too hot or just put too much pressure and just pulled apart. I don't really know how that works. Something or other, it just wasn't quite right. Even looking at the new one, there's like an 1/8 inch gap. They didn't get all the way through with that solder or whatever on the inside. But the outside is all the way around just fine. Just there's an 1/8 inch gap on the inside that isn't quite done. So I don't know if that's going to be a problem or not. It really feels like there's a crater going underneath this one. This is called a Bay Bridge? I don't know. Jesus. Everybody's slowing down. Everybody's slowing down. station closed. Booyah! Means I can continue on with my life in peace. Oh, homie struck his butt. Good. Like we're still in Maine? I don't know. Maybe that bridge somehow teleports us in time. I don't know. Cool bridge though. Now we're getting ready to do some Bay Bridge here in Maryland. I don't know. God damn, your barricade sure is tall enough. God damn. Look at that, man. Damn, these are big fucking barricades. Holy shit. Oh, that's because they have it set up so you can split traffic. Avoid the fine, use headlights. Why the fuck do we need the headlights in the daytime? What the shit is going on? No trucks over 5 ton. Well, when this is the only roadway, you kind of have no choice in that matter. This trip is if I could have gone on the bridge that goes under the fucking water. I want to go up north, towards the north, out of Virginia there, coming into Maryland. I think it like just touches a little bit of Virginia, then that archipelago gizmo thing, peninsula thing, turns into Maryland or Delaware. That was fucking weird. I did it at like 10 o'clock at night, so I didn't even know what the hell I was doing. All I knew was like, I'm above water, I'm underwater, I'm above water, I'm underwater. What is going on? And then there's a couple of times where we were getting slapped with seawater, and then I looked at the map during the daytime and went, oh shit, we were like with the water. Holy hell, alright, that's cool. Side we're on, or the eastbound side? Am I gonna have to drop it here? I don't want to drop it here. I'm already in fucking 9th. Only got 13 to choose from. Oh, there we go. Fucker's got some elevation to it. You know what would be cool if there's a freighter going underneath us? Kind of looks like the Golden Gates.